Good morning. Here we are. We are officially in summer season. We had the summer solstice this weekend. So we are halfway through the year. It's a nice turning point. And we know solstice means really the peak of light, and it's kind of that still point, really. Solstice is the still point, whether it's winter or summer. So we are at that peak of light. We'll go through some sun salutations today to remember that's just like tracking the sun through the year. We're always in that cycle, the sun kind of guiding us through the year. We are now in the astrology Cancer season. Cancer is cardinal water. So you think of the ocean and rivers. We were just talking about just like the power of water to help create change. And we see that, it carves through the earth. It changes the face of the coast here on the beaches. So power of water for change, but it's also that fluid movement. So think of water in your own body. If you haven't had enough, you feel that, and just the power of water and how much we need it, and how much we were talking about climate change and all of that, how we're so dependent on water. So respecting the power of water, honoring it, not wasting it, valuable, obviously life-giving resource. So let's drop into this point in time. Here we are, the peak of light of our calendar year, mid-June already, 2026. So let your roots anchor you into this moment right here. Calling your energy back from the past, if it's back there somewhere. And also back from the future, if it's already moving beyond this moment. Be here, checking in with your body, grounding with gratitude for the body, gratitude for the breath. So let's take an inhale and really feel the power of the breath coming in through your nose, receiving it, fill in. And exhale from the top down, just clear it all out. Again, like a wave flowing through you. Take a few more, inhaling, filling in. Exhale, clear it out through the nose or the mouth, your choice. One more time. Really arriving. And checking in with your heart today, letting it be open and light. Front, sides, and back of the heart open. In the summer season, maybe a little more joyful, light, playful. So you channel that summer energy, opening your heart to maybe a little more joy, a little more fun, a little more gratitude. Great. And we'll wake up the body into this new season. Let's inhale, chin rises up. Exhale, chin towards your chest. A couple more. And inhale up through the crown. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Let's give the side of the neck a stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Back and forth, like the back of your head would just slide against the wall if you were sitting next to it. Great, and then inhale, arms to the sky. Let's stay lifted as you twist to the right and release your arms. Maybe scoot your right hip back a little bit. Inhale, up and around, really feeling the rib cage, that heart space, rotate into your neck as it feels ready. Look into the corners of your eyes and breathe. Great, back arm sweeps up. And let's get that side body a stretch, keeping your hips anchored, legs are heavy, lengthen through the sides, feel all that good space between your ribs. Activate the arm as well, not just like hanging out, but we're using the triceps, and see if you can reach through your elbow, reach through the arm and through those the fingers. Awesome. Unwind, unwind. Right through the middle again, reset, and then up and over to the other side. Scoot your left hip back just a bit. Every inhale lifts up, make a little more space. Exhale, belly strong, and rotate a little more maybe. Breathe. Good rotation, good movement. And again, back arm sweeps up, take it across the sky. Anchor down into the earth, keep those legs and hips balanced. Breathe. Great, unwind it. Back to center. Let's balance that out. Reaching straight up, and then let's swing those arms straight back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Couple more. A little back bend, and back. And this time, let's clasp the hands behind you. So probably bend your elbows to do that. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Strengthen the back body. Opening up across the front. Dropping the arms down. We'll be doing this later standing, so feeling that, lifting from the heart. Stay tall or take a little bow forward. And wherever your arms feel like going, maybe they just want to stay pretty close to your body. Great, and rise up, free the arms, let's take them wide. Take some twists through your hands, your wrists, your fingers, shoulders. And then eagle arms, right elbow under, connect. Press those palms together if you can, or hold on to the opposite shoulder. Elbows away from you, and then we'll let gravity help us. Always feels nice to just kind of let those heavy arms pull down to stretch across your upper back, your shoulders. Great, and rise back up. Open up the big wings, take a few twists. And then opposite elbow, tuck that other wing underneath. Aligning, again, elbows and shoulders if you can. Forearms stretching away from you. And then maybe go into that little fold. Breathe here across, again, upper back. Great. And open up the wings. Let's take them above us one more time. Flip the palms together this time. Connect your fingers and your thumbs. Lengthen through the sides while you're tractioning the tailbone and hips down. Awesome. Free your hands and take a bow forward. Balance out that right side and left side. Go right through the middle. And then roll up. Let's stretch our legs out in front of us, finding staff pose. Let's kind of roll your legs inward a little bit. Reach through your heels, toes up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and place the hands next to you. So you're really strong in your back, open from the front of the heart. Inhale, toes forward, exhale back. Let's give our ankles and feet a little attention. Draw some circles. Round and round. Great, toes up towards the sky. Let's inhale here, exhale, close the soles towards each other. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Good. the knee. Wake up the knee. So right side, let's hold on. Keep your posture nice and tall. Let's inhale, reach through your heel. Exhale, flex that knee in. Couple more, just straight forward, straight back. Only way we want our knee moving. One more time. Great, and then hold on to your foot and your knee. Let's anchor that sitting bone here. Wake up your hip. Little rocking, little circles, big circles. Just explore. Nice range of motion in your hip. Great. Align the shin bone in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Hug in, hold and breathe. Maybe the foot can come into your elbow crease, maybe not. Breathe, keep the foot flexed, both of them really active. Great. And then release that, shake it out. Left side's turn, the knee. Again, you can always slide the foot or lift it. Inhale to extend, exhale, flex. One more time. And then opening up, again, flexing the feet, keep things active and strong as you wake up, left hip. Big circles, little circles, back and forth. All right, align that shin bone, take a deep breath. Exhale, hug in. Two more. And hold and breathe. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. We're just trying to stretch into the left hip and kind of thigh here. All right, let that go. Unwind it. Let's do one little forward fold here just to wake up. Inhale, arms rise, belly strong. Exhale, just a little hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. One more time. Wherever that edge is, let your hands come down. Keep the front of your body reaching forward towards your toes. Take a big breath. Keep a little space in your knees. Make sure we're not locked there. One more big breath, getting longer. Exhale, now we can round ourselves. Just let the back body stretch from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. Feel that big line. Great. And inhale, lift. Exhale, let that go. Let's cross our ankles and come to tabletop. Setting up, hands and knees. Inhale, let the tailbone tip up and look up. Find your strength of your back. Exhale, strength of the core as you press down. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale down your back. Last one. Great, neutral. Right toes back behind you onto the ground just for a little moment to stretch your foot, your ankle, your calf. Bending your elbows, be strong here. Inhale, lift that leg, look up. Exhale, curl it in. Let's do 4 more. And extend the leg straight back. Press through it, toes point down to the ground. Opposite arm forward. If you'd like to add that piece for the balance, find your center. Lifted leg, really engage glutes and quads as we lengthen through that whole leg, opening the front of the hip. One more breath. And then hand down, toes down. Let's do our pivot to the side body work. So grounding the back foot parallel to the end of your mat. As you open up, let's take the top arm to the sky initially, and then rotate your shoulder and reach fingers towards the front of the room. As you keep that back foot pressing down, and just enjoy that space. Great. And then top arm straight back up, helping us balance now. So now let's lift the back leg, like a balancing half moon on our knee, lifting just at hip level. You can stay here or work with more heart opening. Bend your knee, reach for your ankle, just as an option. Stop anywhere that feels good for you. Opening up your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades. Great, open it up, and then back down to center. Take a cat stretch, balance that out. Awesome, other side gets the turn. So left toes down to the ground, stretch. And then movement, inhale, and feel strong in your back. Awesome, exhale, curl in. 4 more. No rush, really feel it. Last one. All right, reaching back. Let's balance out your hips. So point the toes straight down, glutes and quads are strong. Adding the opposite arm if you choose. Hold and breathe right from your center. One more breath. Got it. Right hand down, toes down. Do that little side stretch. So let's take it up first, like you're right against a wall. Feel that open. And then rotate your shoulder, if that feels okay. Fingers towards the front of your mat or your room here. Feel those side ribs reaching up towards the ceiling of your room you're in. Breathe. Awesome. And then arm up towards the sky. Let's lift the back leg, finding that balancing kind of half moon on your knee. Flex the foot that's in the air here. You can always stay here or bend your knee, reach for that ankle as you kick the foot towards your hip. And we're squeezing the shoulder blades. Open up your heart, open the long line down your hip. Feels good. Just breathe into all the sensations, the stretching. Also great balance. Awesome. Open it all up. And come back to table, take your time. And again, a cat stretch to balance that out. And then widen your knees. Let's take child's pose and really align through the middle again. Bring everything back to the center. Great, deep breath in. Keep your arms nice and long, ground every finger. And we'll inhale to table, curl your toes, use your exhale to lift your hips up. Downward facing dog pose, belly strong. Let's lengthen through the back of your body. Melting the heart. Release any tension in your neck if you can. Let your head be heavy. You know, all that good circulation into your brain and your face. Great, and let's take a walk to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Keep a little space in your knees. Grounding into each foot. Let's come halfway up. Inhale. And exhale, release. Tuck the chin in, let go. Then root the feet, inhale to the sky. Little back bend, lift your heart. Exhale, bring it right into the heart center. And we'll stand in mountain pose. So Tadasana, here we are. So as we go through a few rounds of the sun salutation, Surya Namaskar, it really was named to salute the sun, tracking the pathway of the sun around one year. So here we are. the peak of light, standing tall in mountain pose, right here at the June summer solstice, peak of light, longest days, lots of light around us and within us. Maybe a little more energy this time of year. Inhale, lifting, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back into a big lunge. So here we are. Sooner than later, we'll be at the autumnal equinox in September. Great, then exhale, downward facing dog. From there, we go to our plank. Inhale, and we go down to the ground for winter solstice in December. And from there, we rise up. Inhale into a cobra. A little more light. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward. That's the spring equinox, March. Exhale, forward fold. And rise, and we'll be here again next year. Back to your heart. Again, dropping the arms, inhaling. It's acknowledging the cycles we're always in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Let's take it through that lunge again. Fall equinox. Exhale, both feet back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, elbows in, be strong. All the way down. And we rise again into Cobra, Bhujangasana, heart lifts. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg through. Back to the spring. Exhale, forward fold. And rise. Back to your heart. Drop the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, left leg back, not as long. So maybe 3 feet angled out for our warrior one. So a little lunge in that front knee. Back leg super strong and active. Use the glutes and the quads to kind of press those hips forward, that hip forward, that stretch. Sink into both feet without gripping your toes. Great, let's inhale. Straighten the front leg, relax the arms. Exhale back into pose. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. We'll hold this one. Nice, strong warrior one. A warrior of light. Let the energy beam out from your heart. Light and love. Justice, peace, compassion. And then keep the heart lifted. Let's float our hands back behind us like we did earlier. Seated. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. Take a deep breath. And then take a bow. Shoulder towards that front knee. Wherever the arms want to go. We're not hanging out in our wrists or our elbows. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Little bend in your elbows, probably a lot. Press the palms together. Great, root the feet. Inhale back up. Free your hands, your wrists. Awesome. Back to that nice strong warrior one. Feel all the energy moving through the arms, through the heart, the mind. Great, straighten the front leg, release the arms, and let's go. Let's check our time. Nice. If you have a block handy, let's take it to the inside of your front foot or your leg. Great, and then let's step a little shorter stance and maybe wider. So you're really stable with both legs straight and not locked. Keep that little happy balance in your knees. Great. Right hand, let's take it behind you onto your sacrum, so the back of your pelvis. Great. Inhale, left arm straight up, really tall. And exhale, we're gonna hinge forward. Take that forward fold, slowly reaching out and then down to whatever face of the block. And lengthen your spine here. Try to stretch the front hip back a little bit. Crown of the head forward. And then we're twisting from your rib cage. Twist to the right for the revolved triangle. Stay there or take the top arm, that right arm, up to the sky. Hold and breathe. Ground both feet. Strong quads. Let your heart rotate around. Deep breaths. All right, on one, slowly let both arms go down to the ground or towards it and then reach straight up the center line. Back to your heart. Awesome. For your back foot, let's take a little warrior 3 balance practice. Feel free to move to a wall to touch something. Great, so hips are squared forward, and we're just gonna lift the back foot, working with your balancing point. Maybe stay hands at the heart or hips or forward or to a wall. Keep hinging from your hips. Lifted leg like we did earlier, kneeling. Toes point down towards the ground. Another breath. Really ground into the earth so you can kind of feel like you're flying here. And then we'll step forward, move the block out. Inhale to the sky, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. And let's just take a moment here to balance that out. Great, so from here, let's take warrior 1 other side. So left foot stays, right foot back a few feet, angle the toes out to like a 2 o'clock angle. Squaring your hips and shoulders forward, and we come up. Again, check in with both feet. Be grounded, the heels, the toe, actually the big toe mound, pinky sides. And then we'll move a little bit, inhale, into that exhale. Couple more. We're gonna hold this next one. Take your time. So again, scan from the feet up. Are both feet grounded? Back leg, really use the glutes and the quads. I feel a big stretch in the front of that left or right hip. Lifting from behind your heart. Feel the strength of your back. And keep that strength. Let's just free the hands back behind us again. Low clasp, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squaring the shoulders forward. Inhale, maybe a little more back bend. Exhale, slowly bowing into the humble warrior. Shoulder towards the front knee. Let your head relax. And keep squeezing the hands together as well as you can. Right, ground those feet. Inhale, rise up. Breathe the wrists, the shoulders, everything that wants to move a little bit. And then put your block back on the inside of your front foot. Straighten the front leg. And again, adjust your stance maybe a little bit to be a little wider, maybe shorter stance. Quads are strong. This time, the left hand comes behind you. Roll that shoulder back. Inhale, right arm towards the sky. Exhale, let's take a really slow forward fold. Trying to stretch your left hip back as the crown of the head goes forward. It's a big stretch here, as you probably feel that. When you're ready, we twist to the left, letting the rib cage move. Hand can stay or reach the arm straight up. Breathe. Paribri Konasana, the revolve triangle pose. Lots going on here. Breathe. And one more breath. Unwinding slowly, move the block. Inhale right up the center line, be strong in the back. Back to your heart. For your back foot, just kind of reset here so we can move into warrior three when you're ready. And a soft, springy legs. They're going to help us lift, take flight. Lift. Grounding into the earth. Feel light and lifted. Arms of your choice. Again, maybe touching a wall. Feel those top toes, lifted toes point down towards the ground. Really use the glutes and quads. Great. Step it forward. Root into the earth. Inhale. Let's open up. One more nice big forward fold. Letting all of that go. Soft knees. Let your head tuck in. Breathing down your back. One more really big breath into the back of your body and let that go. And then step back into another downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And letting your head hang, heart open. And then for the upper body, let's just drop to our forearms and elbows, downward facing puppy. Head might be really close to the ground. But pressing down to keep space between your ears and your shoulders here. Feel strong. One more breath. And then down to child's pose. Knees can go wide, arms can stay long, or wrap them around you and let the shoulders begin to rest. Coming back to the center of your head. One more breath. Slowly rising up. Let's sit in hero's pose if you can. Ooh. Felt that coming? Relax your shoulders. You can always sit on a block or even a blanket. Let's just take a moment to root your tailbone down as the crown of the head lifts up and feel all that space in between. Good pose for helping prevent shin splints or kind of soothe them if the outer shins are tight. Great. Then to shift to one hip, let's stretch the legs back out where we were earlier. Staff pose. Home base on the ground here. Great. And then let's bring the feet together, either in like a diamond shape or a butterfly, whatever feels good for you. Balanced into the pelvis, so left and right sides grounded, tailbone in the middle. Inhale up the front body and exhale. Just bend your elbows a little bit and see if you've got a deeper pose here, getting into your hips now, maybe your back, wherever you're feeling it. Great. One more big breath into any of those tight spaces. Go a little deeper. Rise up slowly, help your knees, bring them in. And let's find our block, wherever it is, have it available as we roll onto your back. So rolling down. Let's use the block now, whatever face you like, underneath the pelvis. We'll do our restorative bridge and then inversion. So we can start with, make sure the back of your head is grounded, natural curve of your neck is there. Rolling the shoulder blades towards each other, lots of that action here today. Palms can face up if that works for you. So you can keep your hand or feet under your knees, or if you want more stretch for the front of your hips, which usually feels pretty good, extend one leg at a time forward. So you're reaching, extending your legs. You're keeping the back of your pelvis pressing onto that block. And breathe into those really strong muscles that help us sit through our day. Breathe. The psoas, super strong, connects hips and spine. Good. Take another big breath. Good pose to come back to, especially if you do feel tightness in the hips or the back. This can be a really great one to be for a while. I shouldn't look around. Keep looking up. All right, let's walk our feet back. And now we're just gonna fire up those same muscles as we lift our legs up. So really press the pelvis into the block and then extend the legs up. Every bridge grounding. And I'll watch the time here. We're gonna let ourselves have a few nice long minutes to let things circulate and shift. Here we are in a new season. Maybe work the ankles again if that felt good. Encouraging everything to circulate and shift down your legs, into your torso, into your heart, into your mind. Great pose, especially if you're on your feet a lot, just to help shift. Lighten up the feet and the legs, especially when the weather is warmer. Enjoy another minute here. Enjoy a few more breaths. You might feel, I'm definitely feeling cooler in my feet. Feels really good. It takes some pressure off of the lower body once in a while through your day. Take some pressure off the circulation. And then just lower down slowly. You'll feel everything shift around. Little tingling. Release the block and then lower down slowly. Walk your feet wide, knees touch, and just open up the arms for a moment on your back. Windshield wipers, swaying side to side. Let's just stay on the left side so both knees are swaying over. If that's enough, great. Maybe the left foot can hook over on the other leg if that's okay for you. And then both arms can stretch back behind you and just breathe through that whole right side. I'm sure you feel it. Great. Release and switch. Let the knees sway to the right. That might be enough. Or tuck right ankle to the other thigh and flex the feet. Keep things strong, active. Great. And back to center. Let's put the block between your knees now. Something to squeeze, a little space here. Scoot your hips to the right, knees come up and over to the other side in that right angle. Right arm stays grounded, looking up or over your right arm. Breathe into the belly. Help balance, wring out anything else that's ready. Unwind, center, hips scoot to the left, knees come up and over, let them go over to the right. Unwind yourself, free the block. Let's do one more. Let's do our figure four. Always feels good. Right leg up and then cross it. Opposite thigh, flex the foot. Excuse me. Weave the hands through. Can you relax your shoulders and keep the back of your body on the ground? Encouraging that top hip to kind of move away from you. I'm sure you'll find that edge to breathe into. Big stretch. Back go. Opposite side. Left reaches up, cross it like you're sitting in a chair. Flex the foot. Bring it in wherever you can go. Ground the foot, pull the feet down. You can take the feet wide again and just do any last little movement that might feel good. Give yourself a little rocking, a little tilt in and out. Let the low back release. Head towards your knees. If you want to stretch down your back. And then preparing for the final pose where we can just let everything settle. Feel free to use any props that you like. A little extra warmth or grounding on your torso. Let your legs have lots of space. Let your arms have space. You can tuck the shoulder blades together and your back a little more. And then rock your head side to side. Find the center where it's neutral and just let go of all effort. Closing the eyes, ungrip your jaw, soften the forehead and the temples, cheeks. Take a big breath down your shoulders, your arms, and your hands, and let go. Relax down your upper, middle, and lower back. Let your hips be soft, relaxed. The legs be heavy. All of your bones are heavy. All the muscles and tissues be soft. Let your heart be soft. Breathing in what you'd like to receive for your day. Again, maybe some of that fun, joyful summer energy, full of gratitude and being present. And letting it also flow out into the world. May all beings be happy and free. Rest in peace. I'll watch our time. Let's bring awareness back into space around you. Back to your body. Again, breathing with gratitude for this body, the ability to move, to breathe, to enjoy life. Be gentle as you wake back up into your day. Maybe enjoy a big stretch. Feeling all that space you've created. And that's what it's all about, having space for your energy to flow so everything has space to do its job. Let's roll to a side and pause. We'll come up to close our practice. Palms at the heart, honoring yourself for taking this time. And just notice how your practice affected you today. Hopefully feeling a little lighter, brighter, more peaceful. And send that energy out into the world. Om and three Shantis, peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts and peace in the world. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.